A review of the Xiaolajiao small chili pepper Hongqiao red pepper X7 phone. I bought this phone for 699 yuan on JD.com, and with the purchase of a 2-year insurance, the price went up to 768 yuan, which is still just about 100 euros. The delivery was for free. Um, the battery came decharged, so after charging it and managing to open the compartment for the SIM card, which fits either two SIM cards or one SIM card and an SD card, which is my case. I'm going to try to turn it on. Alright, let's do this. There we go. It's turning on. Da-da-da-dum. Alright. So much for the intro. Come on. Okay, now it says it's starting up. So this is my first time really. Oh, yeah. And it came with Yun OS. Now with Android, Yun OS is the Alibaba version of Android, which should still be okay since it's Android based, and it does offer an English version at this point, which is a change from a few years back when it only had the Chinese version. So let's try to select English. Okay, and click on next. Alright, now I have to select my Wi-Fi and type the password in. Let's see if I remember it. Usually these Wi-Fi passwords in China are surprisingly simple. Okay, and it's connected. Now let's click on next. Alright, and see what it does now. Okay, displays my phone number. So I press login. It says it's verifying my phone number, whatever that means. Verifying your phone number. Okay. Alright, it's coming. And it's verifying it for quite a while. Perhaps I could skip the whole procedure, since there is the option to skip it in the top right hand corner, but I'm not sure if that's prudent. Well, we'll see how long this lasts. And it failed to verify. So I'm going to skip that for now. The verification should just be for creating a UNOS account, which might not be necessary, I hope. Okay, now I'm gonna click on next right here. And okay, it says congrats, your phone is set up. Now let's get started. Alright, okay, so this is what the basic screen looks like. Okay, there are a few options here, and a few apps. A few applications do come pre-installed, which is good, such as Alipay or the Taobao online shopping app. Let's see if there are any other ones. That might be useful. Not everything comes pre-installed, huh? Okay, I'm going to try to see where all the apps are. And what I'm going to try to do is to find a screen recorder so that I can record what I'm actually doing on the phone. So I'm gonna try to go ahead and do that first. Okay, so after several hours of trying different apps for recording the screen, I could get none of them to work with this phone. This is either due to the fact that it's not rooted or because the UNOS might have been forked from Android at an earlier point in time, and this feature might not have ever been implemented in the UNOS. When I tried it on my old Android phone, when I tried downloading the first video or screen recording app that I could find, it worked without any issues. So I might do a video on installing some apps on the actual phone itself later. Other than that, the phone is working just fine. In fact, installing most other China related apps is relatively easy. There is an app center, you can see here, which does offer the basic applications, and they're very easy to install, such as WeChat, map applications such as Tencent Maps, banking applications for Chinese banks, and so on. The other thing that I found difficulty installing was the online dictionary Pleco. Not online actually, it downloads its database. So what I downloaded and installed instead was the Baidu Translate app, which does at least allow you to translate entire passages of texts. The only disadvantage is that even though it does offer pinyin transcription on top of Chinese characters in the translation itself, it doesn't do this with the examples, sample sentences that it provides. But no matter. Other apps work just fine. Most of them, I suppose. Even the ones that aren't necessarily parts of the App Store for UNOS, but they are made for Android, such as Yahoo Mail or Skype. There is a face scanning feature to unlock the phone, which, how shall we put this? About 50% of the time, it works every time. So I switched to using the finger scanner, which works quite well. So hopefully nobody will chop my finger off. Regarding the camera, I wasn't able to find any hardware settings that would actually indicate that both the back and the front camera to have 16 megapixel resolutions. There are a few settings for the camera, very few in fact, and they offer a maximum resolution of 1080 pixels progressive scan, so that should be full HD. So I'll try to do a video with that, and we'll see how that works. Other than that, the phone's fine, and I hope it will not disappoint me in the fact that I spend about €100 on it. If it works for a couple of years, I'll be pleased.